What's up, everybody? I'm going to do Sim's intro, so let's start this over. What's up, you jabronis? Welcome back to the fucking channel.
Let's go!
All right, so anyway, we're here to break down some hitting this time. So basically what's going to happen is we're going to go through some of the videos y'all submitted. Sim's going to give you actual advice. I'm going to try to give you some hitting advice, and Sim's going to roast me and you at the same time. I have no idea what the hell I'm talking about.
And it's crazy how little that he knows about hitting, because like you're like so meticulous about pitching.
Yeah.
And hitting's like,
I think you take this thing and
it's just like, yes.
All I know is that you're supposed to hit tanks. So.
That's tight. Hey, that's a good start. And thank you to all you jabronis that submitted your videos. I kind of hate you because I hit up like 300 submissions. It's fucking pain in the ass for me to go through the videos, but thank you for your submissions. Now we also have one that we picked. We already connected, and then we'll be calling them in the middle of the breakdown, and then we're gonna ask him questions. And then maybe if he answers it right, we're gonna give him some cash.
That's
all
right.
We do. So
that's right. You got the question?
I don't have the question.
We haven't thought of the question yet. We'll think about it.
Let's come up with a question right now. What would be a good question?
Are we doing baseball trivia, or could we do it like, I mean, we could do something like, what's your furthest homer? Okay. Who led the league in sack bunts? If you get the answer right, you get no money.
Yeah, if you get it wrong, we give you. Let's do that one. Okay, that's tight. You should not know this.
All right, let's break down some videos.
All right, cool.
Let's start this off.
Cool.
What do we got? We gonna play this through?
Yeah, so we're just gonna play them through. We have a Little League Jabroni here that submitted a video, so let's watch what we got.
Oh, is that a tank?
Dude, that's a tank.
This dude submitted him hitting it. Oh, that's interference,
That's
bro.
tight.
That's interference.
A lot happened just now. Okay, so number one, who's the baseball dad?
What are we doing here? It's just like,
I kind of like it. I respect the first baseman. He's like, get the fuck out of my base.
This is the baseline.
That's kind of tight,
I mean,
dude.
You guy just homered you.
And he doesn't even try. Like, he saw him earlier. He saw him here. He saw him here, and he does not move at all.
Yeah.
Which
look
I
at this.
respect.
Look at this look.
Yeah, dude. I like that. He's like, not happy.
He's like, nah, you ain't getting through, bro. That ain't it.
I respect that. That's your play. That's your first base. Like, fuck
absolutely.
Everybody.
Just setting the screen.
Like
interrupts the handshake there.
Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing worse. You know, you hit a tank, you're like, oh, I'm gonna pimp it, I'm gonna celebrate it at first base, give it a little like low five, and then this guy's just like, nah, you ain't doing that.
Not doing
That's
it.
tight. So
Let's do a little zoom in.
What we're doing here.
Focus on the sound, all right? Look at this baseball dad going crazy. Bye-bye. If my kid hit a tank, I'm like, let's fucking go. I'm going crazy. That's amazing.
You would be the most obnoxious baseball dad.
I'm gonna be horrible.
That's great. So we get a little bit of a load.
Okay.
So we got a little shift back.
Yeah, a little rhythm, which is pretty good.
Okay. Looks like a little bit of an early arm bar here from what,
it does.
You know?
Right. So now with that, again, you don't want to armbar too early, especially when you get to higher levels. When you're seeing velo, you don't want to get armbar like too early. Then you're gonna get jammed the fuck.
Yeah, because you can't get to this pitch in here because you got to get the bat all the way out.
Exactly. That's why they talk about the angle so much. They want to keep it like this way instead of like getting armed up. Now, I actually do that when I'm trying to hit like just seeds off a tee.
Yeah.
Because like, I'm trying to get the maximum amount of load, and I'm trying to just load everything as hard as possible and just send it. But in a game, you just simply can't do that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I do see a little bit of armbar. Now again, he's a little kid too, so he's probably not that strong either to keep the hands in or whatever.
I mean, pretty good bat path here. Like he actually draws that in.
Right.
You
and look at the lower half, dude. I mean, that's pretty good for his age.
Yeah. Nice
pretty
block.
Stacked.
Good foot position there. Nice block.
And then good backside too. Good angle.
Yep.
I mean, that's pretty good.
And yeah, you can see that. You can see when you see a hitter finish like this, you know you got in on him because he had to draw his hands in to get the barrel there, and then the bat finishes kind of low.
Right.
Lower
you can't finish
elbow.
like high or whatever.
Right. But I mean, he drew his hands in and he still hit a tank.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty impressive.
Good bat speed there.
Yeah, good bat speed. Again, good posture as well. That's pretty impressive for, again, this is a little leaguer, I believe, he's like 13 or whatever, 14.
Yeah.
So that's pretty impressive.
Overall,
good swing.
We don't get to see the celebration.
No celebration, unfortunately.
So if you're videoing it, tell your kid to pimp every homer.
Yes.
But you got to keep the camera.
That's right.
On
the kid.
I mean,
on the kid.
We got to be able to see the celebration.
Yeah. I mean, it's all about the celebration.
If you're hitting a tank there.
At the big league level, how important is it? You know,
it's huge.
It's huge. It's everything.
I mean, unless you're facing me, it's hard to hit a homer. So
you give up tanks. What do you mean?
That's what I said. It's hard to hit a homer unless you're facing me. Yeah. So
you strike out a lot of guys. You also give up tanks. You know
it's one or the other.
Way it is.
I got this being a pretty good swing.
Great swing.
Not a whole lot. It looks like there's some intent here if you just watch it, watch it through. Like, he's looking to do damage there. He's rotating. So overall,
again, good rotation there, a good movement, good lower half. Again, just a little bit of arm barring, but I mean, at the same time, if you can get to the ball, man, I don't give a fuck. You got to the ball, and he hit a tank. So I mean, I respect that.
Why is this guy running so hard? I mean, he's digging. Like, look at him. He's in it. He's like, I'm gonna get to second.
Honestly, you know, like, that's why, like, you know, your teammates gotta be in on it too. Like, when you hit a tank,
they gotta know.
You gotta know, and you gotta like play along with the situation. When you hit a tank, like, I can't have you running full speed. You know, you gotta.
When Jorge Soler hits a ball to the moon, I need Ozzy Albies on second, like pointing and like celebrating. Immediately.
Let's
not
go.
sprinting to get to third.
Which they do. They do.
Yeah, which is tight. So, all right. Who we got here? Let's play this through.
No idea. Let's play these through.
Okay. Time out here. I got to hear this again to make sure I heard it right. Okay. So he asked, is that a video, dude? Which means he's trying to have a selfie taken. Of him hitting.
Because he knew someone was with a phone and he's just like, it's a video, dude.
I mean, so he's going to get into the swing, but like, my God.
I like that. I like the
young content creator. In the
future
making,
content creator.
But my guy, like, you can't be submitting a video for analysis that you thought was a picture.
Right,
I mean, retake it or cut this off. Use the trim button. Use the trim button on the iPhone.
Honestly, man, I kind of respect it because it's just very DGAF. This whole situation, this whole like vibe, the kid, the hair, and the fucking video, dude. Like this just makes it.
You know what's not DGAF? The facility. Look at this thing. This is a nice facility.
That's pretty nice, man. Like I don't know where that is, but I mean, dude, they got a full-on field in there.
It's like an infield in the background.
Dude, like a full-on field too. That's big leagues. I mean, and there's jabroni. Right, let's watch this first. Let's watch it.
My guy.
Just a lot happened. Like so many things happen. I don't even know what to do. Like, what do we do there? There's so much happened. The cage, like the getting hit by the cage.
I saw this, and I was like, that's pretty close. But I didn't think that he was actually.
I honestly didn't know like that was the hit or whatever.
It's kind of hidden there.
It is kind of hidden. Like it's kind of like vertical. I was like, what is that?
But I mean, we go full on like.
Full on DGAF, full swing.
Just straight up.
Broken. He broke.
Yeah, I mean, just wax him. Look at, I mean, broke his wrists.
Yeah, definitely.
His wrists are like.
I mean, look at, he's yipped up, dude.
I mean, this is not the position that you want your wrist to be in.
I kind of respect that, man. I mean, I respect that. I respect, and I love how the video cuts off right there. It's like, just
he definitely trimmed the end, but he did not trim the beginning. Which is okay.
Again, he's not a full-time creator, you know. He needs some editing skills.
Just
but I mean,
the immediate head, like, what is that?
What?
And then it just immediately
just like
cuts. Can he swing it? Because that's really what this is all about.
Right.
So my guy gets a little bit of a load.
It's a healthy leg kick. I respect leg kicks. You know, like it's real nice actually.
So what do you got on this position as a whole, though? So you got a little bit of counter rotation of the hips,
right?
A little bit of counter rotation of the head.
Now,
I mean, eyes are on the tee here, right? But for seeing a pitch come in, can you get in this position? Can you?
No, you can't. And also, he's way too coiled up. So if you can look at it here, like his bat is basically facing shortstop / pitcher. He's way too coiled up. Now, you can do that off a tee, you know, but again, this is not a game-like situation. This is not a game swing, and your swing is going to be way different in a game. You can't do this in a game, basically, is what it is.
So when I program like max intense swings as a part of my lift, that's kind of how I look. I coil up and I'm trying to get the most.
That's totally fine.
Bat
and even
speed,
like
right?
when I've seen some pros do bat speed drills as well with those axe bats or whatever, like weighted bats, and I see them too, and they coil the fuck out of it. And they try to swing as hard as possible, and that is a training part of it. Now, this guy wanted to get his swing analyzed. Let's not forget that. This guy wanted to get his swing analyzed, and he just took a giant leg kick, which is fine, but like you see his back foot is like way too, like it's like
that angle.
That's not game-like, and you just never do that in a game. And right away you can tell like he's way too coiled up. Now he's trying to hit the fuck out of it, but like a lot of his moving parts are like not working great per se. So.
Yeah, early armbar on this guy too.
Very early,
right there.
Like he's
reminds me almost like of a golf swing.
Yes.
With the kind of the straight arm back here.
And then like
you know.
Yep.
Be chopping kind of down on the ball. I mean, he gets the bat there, but the bat's not lagging early enough to me. Like the bat is following like this path to the ball instead of
early
like,
in
that
the
path
exactly.
to the ball.
Right. And you gotta understand the tee's pretty high up right now too, so it's not a low pitch either. So like it's a pretty high pitch, and he's getting to this way. Like he should be going, like you said, that way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now again, his intent is there. His intent to swing hard is there. Again, just these pieces that he's doing beforehand, it's gonna jam himself up.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense.
If you watch this front shoulder, this is one thing that front shoulder is very early out this way. Right. So in a game situation, as soon as that front shoulder goes there, you're exposed. You're arm barred here, so you're exposed on the inner part of the plate, but anything breaking away from you, you're gone already. So you can't then get out there.
Right. Now, if you see a swing like that, like, what would you throw, like, right away?
Yeah, I mean, this guy's just a middle hitter. He's a middle mistake hitter. I got plenty of room. If I draw my strike, well, that was a terrible strike zone. If I draw a strike zone like this, I got plenty of room in this area on him. And then anything moving this way, it doesn't even have to be a good pitch. As long as it's not in this area and moving that way, I'm beating him in every other area going this way.
So there's a lot of blues in the zone, basically, is what's happening.
Yeah. So, and that's really the biggest thing you hear. Like when I hear hitters talk, it's like if you can keep this front, the longer you can keep that front shoulder in, and the way you have to kind of get the barrel there is to actually kind of almost like rocking a baby type of thing with that front elbow.
It's this action, not this and rotate with this action, So it's more like here with all your moving parts, with your pelvis working correctly and all that, which his lower half doesn't look bad, but it could be better.
Notice here, like the last swing, the front leg, the block leg, and you can see a little bit of bend in this one. And then it gets there, but the barrel's already gone.
Yeah.
You know, it's just a little late getting there.
Right. Yep. Hey, you know,
intent is good though.
You're not bad with this hitting mechanic shit. You might get a side gig, you know.
It's human movement,
it is.
You know.
But if you think about it though, it is true. You know, hitting and pitching, a lot of the similar moving parts, right? And of course, some parts are gonna be different. Of course, we're doing different motions, right? But like a lot of things are pretty similar.
Yeah. I mean, ideally, you get the hips to rotate before the torso to rotate before the hands. That's the same in hitting and pitching, just applied differently, right? You got to have a good block leg to drive some energy through the system to increase the tip of the whip, so to speak.
That's right.
Whether it's the hand or the bat.
Right.
So like principles are kind of the same, but just the movements are different.
Right.
So this is our guy, right?
This is our guy. This is our guy.
Right.
Are we gonna get big league right now?
Is he gonna big league us?
He might big league.
I mean, that's kind of tight. You big league a big league.
Yeah.
Yo, Harley, what's up?
We got it.
We got.
What is up, dude? If you don't mind, we're gonna break your swing down together. Are you down with that?
Yeah, that's good.
All right, and then after we're gonna ask you a question, and then if you get it right, we're gonna send you some money. All right, so let's break the swing down first. So let's see what we got here. We're just gonna play through right now. Okay, can you see the screen?
Yep.
Let's go. Boom. Okay.
Okay. What do you got for us, Sim?
All right, so the first thing I'm seeing, all right, so your lower half, all right, so your lower half is you're barely using it, if that makes any sense. So you're very pushy. So you're a strong dude. I can tell about it. You're just not getting the right positions. So your back leg. So when you get to a point of contact here, please. See that right there? I want that back knee to be lower. Does that make sense? Can you see?
Yeah.
So you're very, very tall, and then you're using a lot of upper half to generate the power. There's not a whole lot of lower half going on. Now I want more pelvic rotation at the point of contact, and also get that thing down. So almost try to think like sinking down almost, if that makes any sense.
So is it starting off in the beginning here? Is it starting off not deep enough in the legs? Do we want to see more depth in the beginning?
Now in the beginning, you're fine. So it doesn't matter where you start really. So like your setup is fine. You're very like Pujols-like. You're a pretty wide stance, which is fine. But when you see Pujols, like when he gets a point of contact, he's not here. He's down below. Like his back knee should be is down here. You know, so that's how much he's generating that power and how much stabilization that's happening. But right now with your front half, you barely are stabilizing here. Okay, so you need to be in a stronger position with your lower half, is the first thing I'm seeing. And a little bit of arm bar going on here with your front arm as well. Again, when you're trying to attack, I'm sure it's like flips or like front toss or something?
Yeah, it was just soft toss.
Yeah, if soft toss, it's fine. But again, if you're getting so locked up here, you can't really get to the position in the right slot, if that makes any sense. So you're trying to get the ball like this action, right? You want to get to this slot, not this, right? So it's a whole lot of arm bar, and then you're doing it. Now, off a tee or whatever, you can do that, but like when you're doing a front toss or whatever, you want to start incorporating a little more of that action, right? So you want to attack the pitch this way, not this way. And you're going to pull your front shoulder off when you're doing that, and that's just not good, especially when you're facing some velo, and you just have no chance. You know what I'm saying? So do you see anything, Trev?
Yeah, just the energy in the swing to me is a little bit lower than it could be just because the setup not getting kind of into the legs as much.
Right.
So when I look at things, I always try to look at the very first thing that goes wrong because that always affects everything down the line.
Right.
All right, so if we just get a little bit deeper in the legs, a little more action in the legs, a little bit more hip rotation will come from that, which will then give us a little bit more torso rotation, bat speed will go up, stuff like that.
Right.
So that's really all I'm seeing. I mean, you can tell here that the hips really haven't
You
fully
finish your
turned
swing.
over.
This is your post finish, and you're still not really turned. That hip should be turned like here all the way at the point of contact, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, and I think it's really that if you get a little bit more energy early, get into those legs a little bit earlier, there'll be more energy at the end to finish the hip rotation, to finish the torso rotation.
Right.
We're not creating enough energy getting into foot plant is really what I'm seeing here.
Right. Yeah, so try to get in those positions, even when you're doing flips, even off a tee or whatever, try to get to those positions as often as you can. Get into this position, right? And try to feel that position of where you need to get to, because right now you're finishing everything like this, right? So try to feel that. Even off a tee, you can take some cuts from this position so you get comfortable with it. And it's gonna be tough in the beginning, but when you get used to it, you're gonna be able to get to that position, right? Again, so it's a little bit tougher of flips because you're not really doing 100% swings or whatever, but I mean, that's pretty bad. I can visibly see that, okay, you're not using any lower half.
Cool, makes sense. We got a question for you. If you get it right, you get $50.
Okay.
You ready for this? We're gonna give you 10 seconds, so you can't Google it.
That's
all right?
right.
Okay.
All right, here you go.
Who led the league in sack bunts this year? He's laughing. He's like, sack bunt? What? That's not sim-like. All right, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Need a
Say
name.
I don't know. Who pays attention to bunts?
Let's go!
Let's go!
That's
Okay.
the right answer. All right, we're actually gonna, if you actually got it right, we're not gonna pay you. All right? We're only gonna pay you when you get it wrong. So, that's a perfect answer.
Yeah, that's perfect. You should not know who led the league in sack bunts.
That's
There's no
fantastic.
room in baseball for
I
that.
love that.
So we're gonna send you $50.
Let's go.
We'll text you afterwards, get your Venmo, and get that to you. All right?
Alrighty, awesome. Thank you guys.
Yeah.
right.
Thanks for joining us. I mean, that's tight. He didn't know who. He couldn't even think of a pitcher's name.
No, I don't know. Who the fuck cares about bunting? That's great. Yeah, so stop sack bunting. Kevin, get that shit out of here, all right? No bunting. Hit tangs. We love you. Let's go.
Wait, he went lefty?
I don't know.
Another take.
Play it through. What is it?
Give me a contract. Okay. First thing we gotta talk. I mean, this it's a TikTok video.
That's a TikTok video,
So,
yes, but
respect for the content. I want to know before we start
now,
here.
first of all, why did he start lefty? He's definitely not a lefty hitter. I switch hit, but that is the worst swing I've ever seen in my life.
That looks like my right-handed swing, and you know it's bad.
Yeah,
if it looks,
that's not good.
You don't want
it's
that.
not. I mean, what kind of finish is that? Look at his front foot. His front. First of all, he's wearing flip-flops, which is tight.
We are in flip-flops. I didn't notice that.
I love that. And he's flying right now because he's wearing fucking flip-flops. His front foot, look how much it rotates.
Look at it.
Not wearing shoes. This is honestly my favorite dude of all time. Look, do you see that? He almost rolled his ankle just now. Yips.
yips for
Oh
sure. I mean,
my
this looks
goodness.
like he's trying to like do a dance move or something. Like, if you just see these feet, you're like, oh, you're trying to like do something in the club. Like you just spun, you're doing some like, you're drunk and trying to break dance. That's what I think of
Jesus.
those feet.
This video's giving me the yips right now. My goodness.
It's pretty yiptastic. All right.
The slowest swing speed I've ever seen in my life.
Where does this ball go?
Nowhere.
Like,
20 feet.
Can we see it off? It looks like it goes straight. There it is, right there. It goes straight into the net. He is so late on this.
I mean, none of his pieces are working right.
None of them.
Literally nothing is working good. Like, I don't even know how anybody can hit a baseball this way, you know? I don't think it's a baseball because it doesn't sound like a baseball. I think it's like some kind of like, you know those dimple balls or whatever? It must be that.
What is going on with this spine angle here?
The flip flops. This guy kills me, man.
The confidence here?
I love that.
Tank.
Dude.
I mean, the celebration. If you were hitting a homer and you were not celebrating, and this guy's in the cage in flip-flops doing this swing.
Hitting 20 feet and just fucking.
And look at this. I mean, if my guy here can celebrate, you can celebrate when you hit a tank.
That's great. Dude,
Oh,
I
man.
can't do this anymore. This is ridiculous.
Hey, the one part about his swing that works well for me, look at this. Look at this leg kick. I mean, it looks with the leg kick like there's some intent to do damage, and then we're in flip-flops and nothing.
Okay, I'm a leg kick nation guy. I'm that leg kick forever. Now, leg kick should create something. His leg kick creates nothing. There's absolutely nothing that's created, and he's got the slowest bat speed I've ever seen. Like
when you have
slow.
a video and the bat doesn't blur at all coming
And it's not a slow-mo video either. This is like a regular speed video.
I mean, even in slow-mo videos, bats are blurry.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? I mean, this guy's bat is sharp and clear every single.
But like you can, I've never seen anything like this. So you can see the bat move the entire time. That's regular. That's a regular speed, bro. Like I'm not slowing this down. That is like, it's literally like this.
Another tick.
It's like another tick.
Okay, foul ball.
I love the realization, like that's a foul ball. You know, I
Yeah,
respect
he
that.
accurately calls it, and then he's like, "I'm done."
Yeah.
I dropped
Well, he
the
wasn't
bat.
right about anything. It's like those are not takes at all. Like take, a foul ball. All right.
and then he's out.
3 takes.
And then he's out. So that's a good one. That's a good one to finish on because that's electric. There's a lot going on there.
I don't even
Not
know
a lot going on this swing, but
that was electric. That was electric.
For this app right here, TikTok.
Yes.
Entertaining.
Yeah.
Entertaining
If
for
you're
sure.
seeing this, make sure you follow this jabroni, RJ_auto_baseball on TikTok. I think he's gonna be electric. Maybe, hey, if you're watching this, if you're doing some content, let me know. I want to clap with this motherfucker so bad. We'll do a cage session soon, but yeah, man, that's all we got.
That's all we got. I think that's great. We got some guys that we got to get money to.
Yep.
Right? Because he did not know anything about sack bunts. Thank God.
My guy. That's
Thank
my
God.
guy. Let's fucking
And
go.
of all the things we watched today, watching him not have any clue, he couldn't even name anyone that sack bunted, was the best thing.
That's the best thing
It is
ever.
the best thing.
Yeah,
So-
and he's like, who the fuck cares about money? I'm like, this guy's awesome. Here's your money.
All right, so thank you guys for joining. From Eric Sim's assistant, this has been an Eric Sim production. And we will see you guys in the next one.
Make sure you like and subscribe, motherfuckers. Boom. I win. Let's go. We bounce. Boom. Content, baby.